Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga. Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga, Gauranga. Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga. Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga. Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga. Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga. Nitai, Nitai, Gauranga. Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga. Nityananda, Nityananda, Gauranga. Gauranga, Gauranga. Gauranga, Gauranga. Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Jesus, Prabhupada, Jesus. Jesus, Jesus, Srila Prabhupada, 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 Gauranga, Nityananda, 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 Gauranga, Gauranga. Gauranga, 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 Gauranga. Nityananda, 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 Gauranga. Nityananda, Nityananda. See if it's any better now. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. That was an experiment. Lost you again. Okay, back now. All right. Yeah. Anyway, that was an experiment. Just trying different things. My microphone is not really good. It's not perfect. I have to. Anyway, it's a long story. Probably shouldn't get into that now. Yeah. Hey, it's something I was thinking about. Talking to some devotees, and um, basically, uh, what's really hard to get here, and part of our service to Prabhupada in the disciplic line, is to really show how Lord Caitanya really works, like he did like 550 years ago when he started this movement, and actually when Prabhupada started to distribute this mercy when he came to America, it started to flow, and people started to um, just just start to believe in Krishna, and they started to chant with Prabhupada and feel really ecstatic. And Prabhupada actually, Balaram quoted that verse yesterday. Prabhupada was saying, well, basically, you could do the hard way with the austerities and everything, but if you get the mercy of Lord Chaitanya, you can, basically chant and dance your way into the kingdom of God. So there's that. And anyway, what I've noticed is this mercy is extraordinary, and it's more than just kind of this jumping up and down and feeling kind of. It's actually prema. This is the Lord came to give us prema bhakti and devotional service with deep taste, increasing taste, and He's doing it in my own experience and what I've done in my life and what I see as teaching is He's giving it to us without like charging the price of doing big austerities and renunciations and sadhana programs and giving up everything, and renouncing the world. Um, he's doing that here in our sangha, and sometimes it's easy to find faults with the devotees because you think, well, they're ecstatic today, and then the next day they've got all these problems, and I don't have, you know, I'm losing faith because they're ecstatic one day and then they just got anger issues and this and that. It's more than a miraculous. Yeah, yeah, huge revelations and deep knowledge. Yeah, that too. Everything. And this is part of the Prema program. See, and so anyway, we got that going on here, and sometimes devotees here or new people coming, they think, well, are they really got it? Because look, they're ecstatic one day, and then the next day they have all these problems and this or that, or they get covered over and they get angries, and and they start their conditioning kicks in. But that's the extraordinary mercy of Lord Chaitanya coming through a line is he gives you this ecstatic worship even before you're qualified to actually, I mean, if you could actually be qualified for it, it's so high. He's just giving it, and then you just kind of you work through it from yeah, from the inside out, and that's the amazing thing about this. And so some devotees. They just they think, well, why are they like this? And then they're ecstatic, and then they have this side, and but that's it. I mean, that's the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. You get this prema symptoms before qualification. You start to do devotional service in ecstasy before like having any fantastic big qualification. Yeah, so there's that, and basically, and one thing about just since we're discussing that verse, there's a little controversy over the verse. Balaram quoted, and this is my take on it: is yeah, Prabhupada was number one. He was here, and people were more ecstatic because he is here and was here. He's still here, of course, in his books, but he was here physically, and people were getting very ecstatic, and because he was here on the planet and close, and giving a lot of mercy just by his presence. And then he would quote, he saw, oh, these people, look, they're chanting and dancing, they're ecstatic and all this. But, after he left, things started to go down because the devotees couldn't hold it generally, that level. So, you know, so what I've noticed is, okay, if you're an ecstatic devotee and your ecstasy is increasing, there'll be symptoms, and these symptoms are described in our books. Tears in the eyes, choking the voice, hair standing on the head, on and on and on. These different things. Um, yeah. So, but that's the mercy of the Lord, is you can engage like that. So, and people have to be honest. Are you an enthusiastic devotee? Are you actually enthusiastic in your worship of the Lord? Are you feeling this renewed inspiration? And are the symptoms of this ecstatic worship appearing in your body, and are they progressing? That's the kind of, if you look at the verse, you see where it was said, well, actually, let me pull that verse up here. I'll just show you some of the indications here. Let's see. Balaram. There you go. So anyway, I just go cut to the chase of the verse. So many items, okay? And either you, so Prabhupada is saying, either you go through this process to come to the platform of spiritual understanding, or kichit, those who are fortunate, kichit kevala bhaktya, come to the same result as open. Sometimes other people, the so-called yogis, jnanis, karmis, or followers of religious ritualistic ceremonies, they think, how is it possible that these Hare Krishna people have come so quickly to the self-realize simply by chanting Hare Krishna without undergoing so many processes? That is the gift of Lord Caitanya. So I think Balaram's idea was, basically, you see, it's already here. Prabhupada has given it. People, you see, they're coming sad, but Prabhupada was here, number one, and people were probably showing signs of ecstasy. Yet, you see, come to the level of spiritual understanding. See, that is not a small thing. Come to the level of spiritual understanding means literally spiritual understanding that comes by ecstatic worship. See again, Bhagavad Gita 10:10. To those who worship Krishna with loving ecstasy, I give them the understanding. See, that's the spiritual understanding and the real knowledge. It's different than just study. If you notice, people who are doing, after Prabhupada left, mostly their level is the austerities, is the renunciations, is the fastings, and they have an emphasis on that, and the varnashram dharma. Yeah, how are they become so quickly self-realized? But what is one's definition of self-realized? Self-realized means self-realized. Have you realized the self? Have you experienced Satchidananda? Is it steady in you? Is it deep in you? That's the self. It's not just an intellectual self-realized understand. Oh, I understand Bhagavad Gita verses by study. No, you have to taste this. When Jesus said, "I'm the bread of life," it means you have to taste this bread. I mean, you literally to the point of tears, of true love. You have to love God as much as you love your dog, more, actually more. As much as you love your husband and wife, more. That's Vrindavan. I mean, that's what Lord Chaitanya is giving. You get an experience of loving the true Lord, Satchidananda, see Sat, the eternal Lord. Chit, in deep knowledge that comes from Ananda, very deep Ananda that brings tears to your eyes, choking. This is the self-realized position. Not just jumping up and down like a monkey. Or like, oh, they're all ecstatic. This is ecstatic. We're just jumping up. No, man, this is prema. This is self-realization. What do the deep thing. I mean, Prabhupada was being lenient and generous. Yeah, proof. If everybody, if oh yeah, it's all we have to do. Everything is going on great. Why is there so many problems after Prabhupada leaves? Why did it have a big split? Why, because people were not self-real. Their leaders were not. They just ran like their little tails between their thing, going to the God brothers, which Prabhupada actually never said to do. Go instruct us. We don't know what to do, and we want to be gurus, and we want to be worshipped, and they were worshipped, and they were cowards, and irresolved, and that's deep spiritual understanding. That's self realization. Come on, man, what's your standard? You know, God, very low standard. Oh, self realized. They come, and then Prabhupada leaves, and everybody falls a friggin' apart. That's realized? That's the realized position? I don't think so. No. Here, there's more of that. Here, people coming more to a steady position. Here. Yeah, being excited is the same as ecstatic. Fanny replying to dear. Hello, Balaram. Nice to meet you. Yeah, there you go. All glorious. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, this is it's more of a deep thing. And that's what here um, that's what's going on here is a very deep level of self-realization, of experiencing the self even before we're perfect. That's the beauty, and that to me is what Prabhupada was really talking about. This is more of that verse than just most of the devotees now just kind of jumping down and excited in the kirtan because everybody else is. No, prema symptoms. See? So we're getting that because that kind of mercy is here. It's a special mercy. It's not just ordinary. It's not just okay, we got the mercy of Prabhupada's books that we don't understand very clearly. And we're jumping up and down and doing a more or less dry chanting. See what you guys have to say here. Yeah, anybody want to come up? Come on up and we'll discuss more of this. You want to come up, Balaram? Why don't you come up? Here, let me put the link on if anybody wants to come up. Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna. Krishna. There you go. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. So the more conclusive we get about this, the more clear we are about what is the path and where is the path. What is the actual standard of the path? It's like I'll read you this verse. It's very interesting, related to this. It's in Chaitanya Charitamrita, and this is really the essence. It's in chapter 8 of the Adi Lila. And it appears a few times, the same idea. Um, See, so it says here, hey, Govinda Das. Okay, welcome. Okay, now listen to this. This is very interesting. So in text 5 in the Adi Lila, in the Adi Leela of Chaitanya Charitamrita. Krishnadas Kaviraj says, by remembering the lotus feet of the Panchatattva, a dumb man can become a poet. A lame man can cross mountains, and a blind man can see the stars in the sky. The education cultivated by so called learned scholars who do not believe in these statements of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita is like the tumultuous croaking of frogs. One who does not accept the glories of the Panchatattva but still makes a show of devotional service to Krishna can never achieve the mercy of Krishna or advance to the ultimate goal. And that's really the essence. Oh yeah, here, Lalita. Yes. That's really the essence. You see, those who don't believe in the glory, I mean, that's what Balaram was basically saying. Hey, man, the glories of the Panchatattva is, we can come to this level of self-realization very easily, and bypass all these hard austerities and practices. And he's right in that way. But I think we need to get that a little clearer of what exactly is the stand? Because Prabhupada's saying that. Now, listen to the context. Prabhupada's there. I know. You can watch videos. The devotees were so juiced up. Prabhupada's there. He's a pure devotee, man. Exciting and everything. That's what happens when you have somebody around Krishna. That's around Krishna. There's energy, life there. It's amazing. See? And he's looking. Wow, they're ecstatic. Haridas said the same thing. He goes to the prison, and these guys are getting juiced up. They see him, and tears are coming to their eyes too. And he says, stay in this position all the time. Yeah, but he said, when he left, probably half of them just, went back to their old ways. I'm telling you, this is they call that para attachment. See, if you stay around long enough, you can advance. And this is a very important topic we're talking about right here. Very important. See, and matter of fact, this just came up this morning. Karuna was telling me, he's going through a lot of stuff right now and all this. And he says, when you were here, it was so amazing and juicy, man, the kirtans and all this. And I was really, and now you're gone. It's like the empty rooms. And see, so he's thinking like that. Now, but not everybody is saying it. Lalita's not thinking like that. So, and I was telling him, and I tell everybody, this was the thing would happen with Prabhupada. If he were, say he was around now, and he is in a certain way, he has his head popping up here, I think. I assume. I know, actually. He would say, "Oh yeah, power attachment. Yeah, they were juiced up then, and everything. And then I leave, and then things kind of go down because they didn't have the faith." See, we have examples here of everything. We got a couple of devotees. They need the vani. There's vani and vapu. They need the vapu associate. They need to be around the devotee, really close. Okay. Now we got devotees like Govinda. We got Lalita. They're happy campers. They have faith in Guru. They're like Prabhupada now. They're on that kind of platform. They have faith in their guru, and it shows it works because they stay strong and increasing in strength, you see? But not everybody's like that. We have examples in our Sangha. Thank you for your service, everybody. You show that when your faith and you see, and it's in their doubts. Well, I don't know, about, everybody is just like, oh, they just like, they hang on every word that you do, and I can't do that. I don't believe everything you say, actually. Yeah. See, then their faith ain't strong yet. Okay? So, and I told those persons I was talking to, that's what happens because I've been there. I know that. I know when somebody crushed my faith in Jesus, and I was just like weak as anything. Had some strength I was getting, and then they said, "Well, actually, Jesus never existed. It was worshiping the sun god." And it was like, "Oh, I believe the bullshit." Boo, I lost it, and I was weak again, doubtful, miserable, just like some in our sangha who are like on the doubts, And then the same thing with Krishna. I lost faith in Krishna. Boo, same thing. Weak as anything. Okay? Lost faith, and then later I got another test. Lost faith in my own words that are coming through this mouth. Narayan Maharaj says, "What living? What you had a dream? Listen to me. You got the living guru here. And I don't, you can't even ask. Your ideas are so bad. You can't even ask a good question. I completely lost it again. I was a Vaidhi Bhakta now. Give me my white dhoti, my white bead bag, and let me just walk around. All glories to the rules and regulations and Varnashram Dharma. You didn't wash your hands after you ate. Yeah, I've been through, done everything. I know. You know, hey, but it's good to live through.
Bottom
You get
line,
experience. What? Go ahead. What?
the bottom line is there are so many Prema Bhaktas waking, people are waking up here to Prema Bhakti. Many, many, many. And the darshans of Garanga in the lake, you running your hands across Chaitanya Bhagavat, people can say what they want. They said exactly the same as Balaram is saying now. Oh, Bhakti Siddhanta's the only way. Moses is the only way. It's a replay. It's a lack of faith. If you cannot see Guru is one principle in full effect here, you're not really pleasing Prabhupada. You're not really.
Yeah. Well, you see, Prabhupada really did come to me and to teach
100%.
this level of it. See, this is the spontaneous level. Otherwise, you just stay in the Vita. You stay in the back of the line. Prabhupada taught, and he brought this is where you're brought to the front of the line. If you don't
And,
believe ecstatic
yeah,
devotional service is the next stage, then you just
and,
missed the boat. I mean, this what you see going on in this sangha is by the will of Prabhupada, and if you say, "Well, I know Prabhupada and all this stuff," no, Prabhupada came to an ecstatic devotee and gave this order to help his devotees. And if you're not doing this, Balaram or anybody else, you stay on the Vaidhi. And proof is in your deeds, in your actions, in your behavior, in your qualities. You're a Vaidhi Bhakta. I mean, you can say you're not or think something different, but I know different. Well, even your wife knows differently. She
and
knows.
you could say
Go
it's,
ahead.
yeah. And, Marvinda Puri he had a dream of instruction. You know, many devotees have had dreams here, Balaram, and others
Oh
who
yeah.
don't have faith. When we was in Michael together, Balaram, when you took us home, me and Randall Lake after Gora Hari's ecstatic classes, I had a lucid dream of Prabhupada. It was beautiful. And he was
Mhm.
smiling, really happy. He didn't say anything. And I
Yeah.
understand that no need to say anything, I'm listening to Gora Hari. He's given the baton there. You
Yeah.
can't see it, maybe. You can't see it.
Yeah.
Baptist Sudan's 60,000 devotees couldn't see it either. The Pharisees couldn't see it. It's the same old, same old.
Yeah.
But
Well,
really,
yeah.
you've got to
I
you've
was
got to
going.
judge by the Prema Bhakti that's here.
Yeah.
You don't believe Gora Hari's words. You don't believe your wife's words. You don't believe Govinda's words. What about Amy Rose's? What about Janaki Devi Das's? What about River Yamuna's? I mean, on and on and on it goes. And the Darshans coming in this angle of Gauranga and Krishna. Wow, you don't believe that? You don't understand the Guru is one principle. You go out there on the streets with your Ritvik philosophy, people
Yeah.
are bored out their minds with that.
Yeah.
It's no benefit to anybody. When we go on the streets, we do pantomimes, we interact. They think, oh, it's not about all this religious dogma. No, it's not about those
You
religious
know,
dogmas.
it's all in the word. It's
Yeah,
all in the word. It's all in the word of the empowered devotee. It's always been like that. It brings people to the next platform. So Balaram says, "I'm not even a Vaidhi Bhakta." Well, then why? Then you should just drop everything you believe because it didn't work. You're not even a Vaidhi Bhakta, but I can't deny that I'm not. I'm a spontaneous devotee. I chant Hare Krishna in spontaneous ecstasy that blows my mind every day. Happens. I mean, I can't deny that. And you're not even, you admitted right there that you're not even a Vaidhi Bhakti. Is that false humility or is it real? If you're not a Vaidhi Bhakti, then hey man, drop everything that you thought you believed because this works. This brought your wife to the ecstatic platform where she chants Hare Krishna in ecstasy. So why wouldn't you drop it? If you're not even a Vaidhi Bhakti, why not kind of join the people where the real mercy of Lord Chaitanya is proven? Even though we're not perfect and don't have to be perfect. The Lord says, oh, you're following where the mercy is. My devotee started with Gohari. He has the order of Prabhupada and the blessing of Krishna, and whoever believes in the word coming here, we all prove it in the book. We prove it on our own experiences, and the experience of the transmissibility of this. It actually goes to people. The Lord actually enters their bodies and claims their hearts as his own. So why wouldn't you just drop all these ideas that don't work? They're not even a Vaidhi Bhakta. Govinda, you talk bullshit. Oh, there's another problem. You're not talking bullshit. Yeah, see, that's the thing. That's the problem. If you don't have faith and devote, I don't know. What he said sounded good to me. Did it sound? But anyway, maybe that's the problem. Going against devotees who have something. I mean, if you're not even a Vaidhi Bhakta Balaram, you probably should just sit there and listen and try to learn from ecstatic devotees. Balaram, see, Govinda is an example of the path. He's given up his ideas that didn't work, and now he's taken on ideas that do work. He's listening here really attentively, becoming really ecstatic, and he just naturally serves Guru and Krishna and Prabhupada and all the Vaishnavas. Um, you know, why
And,
not follow what Lalita does? She's really ecstatic. So what's the
and
problem?
why not come
So
up and debate? What is this? I'm seeing this impersonable thing so much in Krishna consciousness. This is a friendly environment.
yeah,
Why didn't you come up?
yeah. Why don't you come up there? Let's see. Let's
Come
do
on,
an eye
show us
thing.
your boat race. Come on, get up here. What is this impersonal kind of thing?
Playing the Dean Balaram. Uh, he is almost certainly does not. Happy for Govinda. Still love you. No probs. Yeah.
There's no
Well, I
problem.
was just. I don't know how. Oh! All you have to do is click on the link. Is he on a computer? You think there, Lalita?
He must be on the computer. You click on
Just
that link, Balaram, on that
just
blue
click on
link.
the link I put up there. Okay,
Already.
click on the link. So you see it. I'll put the link here. Okay, I'll put the link up again because it probably went down. Unless is he on Facebook? Is it Facebook link?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
okay. There you go. Yeah. So the mercy of Lord Chaitanya, see those who, I'm just preaching the same message Krishna Das Kaviraj. A lot of people were also on the same thing. They didn't believe in the mercy of the Panchatattva. He had it, his friends had it, we also have it. We preach that, and the Vaidis don't believe it. No, you got to do it by austerity and all that. See, they don't believe it. And some try to imitate it. See, like you can't say that you're self-realized unless you have the Bhagavad Gita 10:10, and you have realizations to back it up, and they're in alignment with these truths. Otherwise, there's no way we can be self-realized if we didn't get this mercy of the Panchatattva. That's proof in itself. How can I give class like this? I mean, where study did I actually do? Really? What kind of big austerities have I done? I'm known to on austerities. My lips curl when I hear the name austerities.
Yeah, I just reacted in that Ritvik group again. There was a devotee who showed all kinds of pictures. Ah, yeah, Maria.
Maria. Thank you for coming, Maria. Where's Balaram? Did it work there, Balaram?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't go and help him.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so anyway, that's the idea. Those who do not believe in them, they croak like tumultuous croaking of frogs. It just, there's no substance. It's just all, I mean, intellectuals, and it doesn't work. See, we not only believe in the mercy of the Panya, we have that mercy. That mercy is our sustenance. That mercy shows that the Lord is working here, gives us the practical experience and faith, and that the Lord is working here. And so that's why you got to continue to listen, because when your faith is there, like, I mean, you just can be logical about this. Look at Lalita, look at Govinda. I haven't seen them in a long time, but look, they juiced up every day because of faith. Prabhupada was like that. He had faith in his guru, right? And he never felt like, oh, what's going on here? He always had that. And so it's all about that. So River says, I don't believe that Bala can't come on. He's very knowledgeable about the computer. Oh, you think yeah. Well, I don't know, maybe.
He's not doing that. I cannot come. No, no, he's not playing that kind of games. That's not Balaram. No, no,
Okay, good.
no,
Yeah.
no.
He probably just can't figure out for
Must
whatever
be,
reason.
yeah,
It could be, it could be because in Turkey, maybe you're not
yeah.
able to.
I'm writing to him, but he says I can't find the link. I say it's in the comments, but
Oh, you know what? You're writing to him. Why don't can you copy the link and then send it to him where you're
yeah,
talking to him?
yeah, yeah.
And then it'll work probably. He might not be able to see it. Yeah. So anyway, this is yeah, I mean, if we get clear, if we can help people get clear about these things, the door is open so easily because the mercy is here already. Lord, the mercy of the Panchatattva, it's proven. You could see people were all just dumb, and we are able to speak eloquent words sometimes. We can preach right. I can't see any comments on Facebook. Okay, I'm having mic problems. Okay. Hmm. So I don't know. Somebody, if you can even post the comments post the link. Can somebody see the link in the comments that I put? Because maybe it's shadow banning. Yeah, if you can copy that and post it back into the comments again, maybe it'll show up in your
I send him the link now.
thing. Yeah. Okay, so why don't we chant a little japa together until this works up here? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. And you can put your microphones on. We'll chant together. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama.
Hare Ram, Hare
Let's get some. May there be laughter and joy.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Rama, Rama, Rama. There it is. We made it.
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
So how you doing, Balaram? How's it
Hare
going? Yeah, good. What do you think about what I said here? See, is your mic working?
Yeah, he has problems with that,
Oh, the mic not
because
working.
the ears.
Let's see. Maybe it'll. No, we're. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we chant a little Hare Krishna for a little bit. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Ram, Hare Ram.
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Ram
Rama
Hare
Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare, Krishna
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna Hare
Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram Hare Rama Ram Ram Hare
Nityananda, Sri
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya, Sri Krishna Chaitanya.
Sri Krishna Chaitanya
Nityananda, Nityananda,
Prabhu
Shri
Nityananda
Krishna
Sri
Chaitanya, Sri Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna
Sri
Chaitanya,
Vasant Gaura
Shri
Bhakta
Krishna Chaitanya. Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna. Nityananda, Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Sri Krishna Chaitanya
Nityananda, Nityananda,
Prabhu
Shri Krishna
Nityananda
Chaitanya.
Sri
Nityananda,
Advaita
Nityananda,
Gadadhara
Shri Krishna
Sri
Chaitanya.
Vasant Gaura Bhakta
Nityananda,
Vrinda
Nityananda, Shri Krishna
Jaya Sri Krishna
Chaitanya.
Chaitanya
Nityananda,
Prabhu
Nityananda,
Nityananda
Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Sri Advaita
Nityananda,
Gadadhara
Nityananda, Shri Krishna
Sri
Chaitanya.
Vasant Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare
Nityananda,
Krishna Hare Krishna
Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Krishna Krishna Hare
Nityananda, Nityananda,
Ram
Chandra,
Ram Ram Hare
Gora Chandra,
Hare
Gora
Krishna Hare Krishna
Gora Chandra, Gora
Krishna Krishna Hare
Chandra, Gora Chandra,
Hare
Gora
Ram Hare Ram
Nityananda, Nityananda, Gora Chandra,
Ram
Gora
Ram Hare
Nityananda,
Hare Krishna
Nityananda, Gora Chandra,
Krishna
Gora
Krishna
Chandra,
Hare
Nityananda,
Hare Ram Hare
Nityananda,
Ram
Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Goranga,
Ram Ram
Goranga,
Hare
Goranga,
Hare
Goranga,
Krishna
Goranga, Goranga, Goranga,
Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna
Goranga, Goranga, Goranga,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Goranga,
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Goranga, Goranga, Goranga,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare
Goranga, Goranga,
Guranga Guranga
Nityananda, Nityananda, Goranga, Goranga,
Krishna Chaitanya
Nityananda, Nityananda, Goranga,
Krishna Chaitanya
Goranga, Nityananda, Nityananda, Gora Chandra,
Krishna
Gora
Chaitanya
Chandra, Nityananda, Nityananda, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra,
Krishna
Gora
Krishna
Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra,
Krishna
Gora
Chaitanya
Chandra, Sri Krishna Chaitanya,
Krishna
Gora
Chaitanya
Chandra, Gauranga,
Nityananda
Gauranga, Gauranga,
Advaita
Gora
Gadadhara
Chandra, Gora Chandra,
Srivasati Gaurapati
Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gauranga, Gauranga, Gauranga,
Hare Krishna
Gauranga,
Hare Krishna
Gauranga,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Gauranga,
Rama Hare Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna Hare Krishna
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare
Rama
Hare, Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama Rama, Hare
Hmm. Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Rama,
Rama
Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Chaitanya,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya,
Chaitanya,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Krishna Chaitanya,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya,
Chaitanya,
Shri Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya,
Chaitanya,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya,
Chaitanya,
Shri Krishna
Prabhu
Chaitanya,
Nityananda,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Advaita
Advaita
Nityananda,
Gadadara,
Shri Advaita
Srivastava
Nityananda,
Gauri
Go Ranga, Go Ranga, Shri Advaita Nityananda, Go Ranga, Go Ranga, Shri Advaita Nityananda,
Sri
Shri
Gadadara,
Advaita Nityananda, Shri Advaita Nityananda,
Srivasadi, Gaura Bhakti
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri
Chaitanya,
Krishna Chaitanya, Shri
Prabhu
Krishna
Nityananda,
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Sri
Chaitanya,
Aishwarya,
Shri Krishna
Gadadara,
Chaitanya,
Sri
Shri
Vasadi,
Krishna
Gaura
Chaitanya,
Bhakti
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare,
Shri Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya,
Ram, Hare
Shri
Ram,
Krishna Chaitanya,
Rama
Shri
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya,
Krishna, Hare
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya,
Krishna Hare,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Shri Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Krishna Hare,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Hare Ram Krishna,
Shri Krishna
Ram
Chaitanya,
Ram Hare,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya,
Krishna Hare,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, oh my Lord, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Ram
Chaitanya,
Hare,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Krishna Krishna Hare,
Shri Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya,
Ram, Hare
Shri Krishna
Ram, Ram
Chaitanya,
Hare,
Shri Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Hare Ram, Hare
Shri
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Chaitanya.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Oh,
Krishna
Shri
Krishna,
Krishna Chaitanya,
Hare
Shri
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Chaitanya,
Ram Ram,
Shri
Hare
Krishna Chaitanya,
Krishna,
Shri Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya,
Ram, Hare Ram.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Oh, my Lord Shri Krishna Chaitanya, my Lord Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, my
Hare Ram,
Lord Shri
Hare
Krishna Chaitanya, Nimai Pandaranaya, my
Hare
Lord of
Krishna.
Master, Nimai Pandaranaya, my Lord of Master,
Hare
Nimai
Ram, Hare Ram,
Pandar,
Ram
Vishwambara, Vishwambara.
Hare Hare.
Oh, Vishwambara, go Ranga, go Ranga, go Ranga, go
Hare
Ranga,
Ram,
go
Ram
Ranga,
Hare.
go Ranga,
Hare
go
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Gora
Hare
Chandra,
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra,
Hare Ram, Hare
Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Ram, Hare
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Ram, Hare
Chaitanya,
Ram,
Shri
Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Krishna,
Gauranga,
Krishna
Gauranga,
Krishna,
Gauranga, Nityananda, Nityananda,
Hare Ram,
Nityananda,
Hare Ram, Ram
Nityananda, 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 Gauranga, Gaurachandra, 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 Gauranga, Gauranga, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hari 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 Krishna. Hari Hari Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari Hari Ram Hari Ram Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Ram Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari 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 Ram Hari Rama. Shout to the Lord. Hari Krishna. This is speaking in tongues, Hare Krishna style. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Do we have any tongue interpreters here? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Madhusudana, he'll interpret the tongues. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama Hari Hari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hari Hari Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hari Hari. Okay, all right. Let's read a little bit here. I'll start, and then somebody else can read. Probably. I'm getting hungry too, so I don't know, man. We'll see how long this will last. Okay. Mm. Yamaraj performs Sankirtan. O Lord Gauranga, your exquisite form is bubbling over with the nectar of Krishna Prem as you dance within yourself. Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma, and the other demigods came regularly to serve Lord Caitanya. But without the Lord's sanction, no one could see them. Every day they witnessed the different pastimes of the Lord, and when the Lord went to sleep at night, they would disappear only to return during the next day, ready to render service to the Lord. Okay, River, you're up. Read us something. Read us. Page four,
Are you,
413.
you're reading the Chaitanya Bhagavat.
Got your mic? Oh, wait.
It's not working, is it?
Yeah, it is. It's working. Yeah, it is.
It's working perfect. Are you reading the Chaitanya Bhagavat?
Yes.
I have to go because I'm downstairs.
Oh, well, what do you got there?
What do you got there? I'll just go in the other room. Okay. The first thing I'm picking up. Well, dropping is Bahad Bhagavat Rita. It's the one that you left here.
It's a what is it?
What is it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Read that.
Okay, me too.
Where's the echo coming
from? I don't know. Is it me? I'm on my phone. I'm not on my computer today, Maharaj.
Oh, okay. Well, that's probably okay.
It could be that.
Everybody else
mute. Let me. So this is thank you, Maharaj. This is Srila Santana Goswami. I think he write this. Maharaj?
Yes,
Yes, he did.
Where's this echo coming
Where's
from?
this echo coming from?
I got
I got
headphones
my
on.
headphones.
Is it Balaram?
Is it Balaram?
Is it you?
Is it you?
You have any
You
headphones
have
on
any
right now?
headphones?
Yeah. Maybe somebody else can read, and I'll go upstairs and go to the computer.
Okay,
Okay,
Lalita.
Lilita.
Or who wants to read? Govinda, you want to read a little bit?
Yeah, I'm happy to read. I don't have that with me, but I have the toll collector passing the pilgrims
All right.
crossing the river. Yeah?
All right, yeah, go ahead. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah. So this is from a transcribed class, our weapons and mass divinity books, Balaram and others. Okay. Conversion of the toll collector. One day they met a sinful toll collector. He enjoyed harassing pilgrims. One day they met a sinful toll collector. He enjoyed harassing pilgrims crossing the river on their way to Puri. For no apparent reason, Gauranga suddenly charged like a mad lion to the back of the line of pilgrims. Nityananda and other devotees followed the Lord. Nityananda and the other devotees followed the Lord. They saw that the wicked toll collector had arrested and chained up some pilgrims. Gauranga felt unhappy to see them suffering and crying in agony. The pilgrims felt relief when they saw the compassionate Lord. They felt peaceful, like a peaceful child placed on its mother's lap. Forest animals jumping in the Ganges to get relief from the blazing fire. Falling at Lord Caitanya's feet, they cried in happiness. That's exactly what I feel, having been through the religious system and others also. I feel this relief when I first saw Gaur Hari sharing there from Dhamsala. I felt relief. Oh my gosh, I was looking for this high point of reference, and then 5 years ago and 5 years forward, I still the same debates going on, nothing really substantial. No one's really attracted to bhakti, to the fact that people are coming out of suicide, depression, drug addiction, and getting this lease of life beyond what the religious institutions are able to give. And it's no criticism, it's just the way it is. I felt this relief. I really feel that verse. And the Sagora Hari up there in Dhamsala, and I think the Lita is doing the same. And Ramadudans express similar, Govinda, similar. Oh man, we're being harassed. We just want to cross the river. We want to cross this river of nescience, this Maya, and we're getting hassled. And we've been told it's many lifetimes. How can that be? Because I felt in the rooms of Alcoholics Anonymous a touch of bhakti. I really felt this beautiful devotion bathing me and forgiveness. And then I went into temples and they told me, oh no, many lifetimes. Oh no, many lifetimes. So it was a relief when I saw Gaur Hari. It's like, oh wow, he's got something. I ain't seen this before. So I keep listening. And that little bit of a touch that I had in the rooms, he deepened. Balaram was there. He saw how ecstatic he was. Unbelievable that he's unable to see it, but maybe he will. He chaperoned us home, falling over, rolling around in the dust of my thought. Anyway, falling at Lord Caitanya's feet, they cried in happiness. And Gaur Hari, this is purport. I came prepared today, purple handkerchief. Falling at the Lord Caitanya's feet, they cried in happiness. Seeing Lord Gauranga, the toll collector thought, I've never seen such a splendid sannyas. He must be none other than Nilachandra. Nilachandra, Lord Jagannatha. What will happen to me for all the trouble I've caused the pilgrim? The toll collector offered prostrate obeisances to Lord Caitanya and said in a choked voice, this is so sweet, I love this bit. Please don't hate me because I'm a materialist. That's so beautiful, that, isn't it? I like that. What Harry's saying here, these pastimes are so amazing, laughing in a choked voice. Please don't hate me because I'm a materialist. I will no longer tax the pilgrims. See, the tax is people, you know, misleading others from what's in Chaitanya Lila. And Chaitanya Lila is very clear. Chaitanya came to give Prema Bhakti, and that can be had in this life. And, you know, we can see that. I mean, we reference that to that verse where Brahma speaks of tears, choking of the voice. Those that evince the symptoms do not take another birth. They're promoted, you know, out of this samsara wheel. Why, that's glorious. What we see here is glorious. Not still debating what Prabhupada said 50 years ago, big discussions. Who cares, man? Here now is Prema Bhakti. Prabhupada is here. He cares. But who cares to these tumultuous debates that go nowhere? Who cares, man? Who cares? Prema Bhakti's here. He authorized Guru Hari, full approval. You can't see it? Well, look at the witness testimonies. There's at least 30 through darshans. I've got a book here of Maria when she first heard the pastimes of Nimai. And she said, oh, it's so familiar. It's so familiar. You know, and then she revealed to all of us live on camera that she saw this young boy, vision of Krishna. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that more interesting, these tumultuous debates between Vics and GBCs that go nowhere? To me it is. I'm bored. I'm bored. That's not of interest to me. My interest is to go out there on the streets and share with people, hey, this is Chaitanya Lila. And if we need to do a little bit more colourful Harinam spectacle, we will do. We'll do some pastimes out there. People are in need of this. They don't need these debates that go nowhere. I'm convinced that you want and only Supreme Lord himself. Lord Caitanya accepted his promise and praised with a smile. Then he ran quickly forward, passing the other pilgrims. Suddenly the toll collector, while waving both arms above his head, came running after Lord Gauranga. The Lord, however, prevented him from coming further. So the toll collector stopped, his hands above his head. He started chanting over and over, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram. The toll collector became overwhelmed with the bliss of Krishna consciousness. Symptoms of spiritual ecstasy, like copious tears and irripilation, appeared in his body. Sri Nityananda Prabhu and Gradadhar became jubilant to witness this. Thus Vachana Dasa happily sing the glories of Lord Caitanya. The purport is Guru Hari saying here. See, that all it needed was a change of heart. And this is the same thing now. If people would just get a change of heart and accept this gift, you know, it's abundantly being given out, and the only requirement is to open our arms to accept this gift. That's it. It's very, very simple. Very, very simple. And also, so easily they'll get this ecstatic love of God. You know, somebody else want to read? Shall I continue? Later?
Yeah, I don't know. Guru Maharaj is resting, I think. Yeah, you can continue. Of course, he's resting.
Okay,
He's
so
listening.
I tell you what, perhaps we'll read. This would be quite interesting if we read Krishna's Twinkling Ankle Bells. And Guru Maharaj might like to say something.
River is backstage. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, here we
River
go.
is backstage.
Well, she was backstage, but she's not here anymore. Yeah,
He's backstage now. She is backstage.
yeah. She was backstage, no more. Okay. Yeah. All right. So, Lalita, read a little something now. Thank you there, Govinda. That was great.
Do you want me to read, Guru Maharaj?
What do you got in front of you?
Chaitanya Bhagavat.
Go ahead. Ah, you know what? Read some of the glories of Prabodhananda Saraswati's Chaitanya Chandramrita for the ears, the thirsty ears of Maria. She likes Chaitanya, Lord Chaitanya.
Oh
Give her
my
some
God,
happiness.
she will love it.
We got a book for you, Maria, for your thirsty ears.
From in the
You
beginning,
have the book?
first chapter.
Yeah, from the beginning. Yes.
In the
Thanks,
beginning,
Dean
and
and Balaram, for coming. Thank you very much for coming. When are we going to get Fanny on here? When is Fanny coming? I want to meet that lady.
chapter 1. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you, Guru Maharaj. Jaya Jaya Sri Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Jaya Jaya Nityananda. Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra. Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. In the beginning, an invocation of auspiciousness and a description of the contents of these prayers. Let us glorify the boundlessly merciful, supreme personality of Godhead, the Prince of Raja, to taste the intoxicating sweet waves of the nectar of transcendental love for Krishna, as well as to give that nectar to others. He has now appeared in the transcendental abode of Navadvip as
See, and
Lord.
we're here to distribute that boundless mercy again. It's boundless. No boundaries. Isn't that nice to have a path with no friggin' boundaries? I love it, man. No boundaries. High or low, saint or sinner. We don't care. Dogs or cat. Bulldogs with long tongues. No problem.
Ay,
Boundless
ay,
mercy
ay, ay.
forever.
My baby. Luneta. Look at her. She is like resting peacefully with the fan. Can you see the
Yeah.
fan? No, you can't.
She will become the ecstatic dog of the Sangha.
Ay.
He has now appeared in the transcendental abode of Navadvip as Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, one who is untouched by any piety, who is completely absorbed in irreligion, who has never received the merciful glance of the devotees or been to any holy place sanctified by them, will still ecstatically dance, loudly sing, and even roll about on the ground when he becomes intoxicated by tasting the nectar of the transcendental mellows of pure love of God, given by Lord Chaitanya Maria, by Lord Chaitanya.
There you go, man. That's it in a nutshell. Is see that's the Lord. See, people should be asking a question: how do I get that mercy? Well, he was alive. He was promoting. He came. He wrote the verse because Lord Chaitanya came to his door, knocked on his door. He was just doing Vaidhi Bhakti before that, and all of a sudden, this person giving this mercy of transcendental mellows. You notice people got are tasting transcendental mellows here too. That means there's a revival, that mercy. Yeah, whether you're a saint or a sinner, it just goes along that style. That's why it's here. That's why people don't believe it. They don't believe it. No, no, because they don't know that they don't believe in the Panchatattva and the glories of this mercy. It's already here. It's grounded. People are getting all kinds of amazing gifts. You know, uh, that's the boundlessly merciful Supreme Lord. He's distributing it through us because we're part of His group. We're working for His corporation. We've incorporated Him into our lives, right, Maria? Isn't He part of our lives now, Lord Chaitanya? He's a family member. He even goes to the bathroom. We know He goes to the bathroom with us because Maria sees it. We may not, but she sees it. So just know that He's going to the bathroom with everybody here
Is
also.
that's yeah. Now he's I have like four with me all the time. Lord Chaitanya, Nityananda, Lord Advaita, and Jesus. We're doing a very special merciful job these days, every day,
I think
for
this is going
someone
to
very
increase your
special.
healing power 1,000 times.
I know. It is already increasing. I know. It's amazing. We're doing a
And Maria
very
is telling me, she says, I
yeah.
think I get healed. When I'm doing the healing, I feel like I'm getting
Yeah,
healed.
yeah.
Feel the
And when I'm finished the session of healing, then my hands are still very warm, and think makes me understand that they're still working on this person. So I have to go back. Like I wait for a couple minutes, and then half an hour later, I'm still having my hands very warm, very tingling. So I need to
wow.
go
See,
back because obviously they're still working, and I left. So yeah, we're doing this. This is a very important job that we're doing. Very merciful
yeah,
job. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
excellent.
Great. Awesome.
Mhm. Yeah,
Okay, read on there,
they are
Lenita.
like family.
Okay, okay. So, let us therefore glorify Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, not attainable by the faithful performers of pious deeds, not understood by those engaged in austerity, meditation, and yoga, not guessed by those absorbed in detachment, renunciation, or prayers, and unknown even to the devotees full of love for Lord Govinda. The secret, the secret of pure devotional service has been revealed by the holy name.
Like people they have bhav. You may have bhav. That's love for. They have love. But this prema, this transcendental mellows is so special. and it's so rare. And that's beyond Bob. And the Lord was giving that to whether one is a saint or a sinner. You just have to see. That's why let us glorify the boundlessly merciful Supreme Lord. He was giving that. That's why now the devotees, if they're going to be given it, that's going to come through as devotees, and that's what's happening here. That the the ability to taste these transcendental mellows to the point of tears and laughter, like Lalita. It's amazing, and others. It just yeah. So yeah, let us glory. See, the thing is, people need to give respect to this kind of preaching here, because if they don't, how That's why they follow that verse. Where is that? That's where you need the glorification is. You need to give respect and praise. Oh yeah, see, that's why this is. If you praise Prabhupada, Vaidhi Bhakti stuff, okay, what are you praising? Vaidhi Bhakti. How about praising this transcendental mellows? See, what we're doing it because that's what we have. That's what's been given to us. That's the higher platform. Why not praise? This is transcendental. Varnashrama is not transcendental. That's why that preaching needs to diminish, and this has to increase. Just like uh, even John the Baptist said, "My preaching of the rules, regulation must decrease," and Jesus's preaching, the mercy of God, must increase. You need that message, otherwise you stay. We create the reality by the spoken word. See, and so if that reality is got to be manifested, that narrative. Okay, what narrative are you creating? Like I say, you look at the world, see they're creating a narrative, dystopian future, they got all behind this, oh yeah, go green and all that. It's all bullshit. It's all a big lie to make a slave world, of slaves, they're, lying and hypocrisies and all that stuff to create this dystopian future. And so who the heck would want to live in a dystopian future? So they creating this narrative, and the masses are believing it, and the demigods are fighting it now. This is the heavens are shaken right now. This is the war between principalities of the demons and the demigods. This is big stuff. This is a very this is a monumentous time here. And what are we doing? We're just preaching the mercy of Lord Caitanya, distributing mellows at this time. Amazing. Maria, this is amazing, isn't it? Amazing. Distributing mellows at a time like this, when the heavens are shaken like this, and we're just
Yes,
we're
yeah.
just shaken from chanting the holy
I was,
name. We're just
yeah, was today. It's amazing.
yeah.
Yeah, everyone is
Unbelievable.
having problems and difficulties and countries, and then we are here so happy, right? I was thinking about it
Yeah,
today. Amazing, right? It's
Blessings.
amazing.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, so people
amazing.
they can come in, come into the family. This is a Vaishnava family of Lord Chaitanya's special mercy. Just like, I mean, they're reading about everything that we're here to give. We're here to give these gifts. Um, you know, uh, give the ability to relish these mellows, regardless. I mean, if you just develop faith in what we're doing, that's really it. You don't have to be anything special. And you can see those whose faith is weak, they have the problems. They have the difficulties, but that's their struggle. If they stick it out, that faith. Oh yeah, a verse for you guys who have a little bit of trouble. You're struggling because of your lack of faith. We'll do a Jesus trick. Blessed are those who mourn; they shall be comforted. Because this is he saw the same thing I'm seeing now. See, people are mourning here sometimes because of the lack of faith, and he saw the same thing. They go, oh, Jesus, we're doubters, we're Thomases, don't worry, you're mourning now because of doubt, but you will be comforted. See, it's just part of the season. See, this is your season of mourning, and you will be comforted simply because you're in the right place. You know, You think the Lord that we worship, giving transcendental mellows and all these things, is not going to help those people that are have troubles here and problems because of their lack of faith right now? No, that's all going to change. You're in a place for that to change. Just stick it out. Just keep your fanny here. Stick around with fannies. Let's have two fannies here. Yeah, that's it. And that verse will become true. You will be comforted. The Lord will give you that comfort from within. Basically, he's very pleased. He says, "Wow, you're sticking it out and you have these problems and this is the hero, he'll make you the hero of, yeah. Yeah. Okay, go ahead there, Lalita.
Okay. So, not
Let us all,
attainable.
let us all pray that we can read and chant like Lalita Ganga. Let's have a prayer circle.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj. Thank you for the
Thank
juice.
Thank you
Thank
for
you for
the
the
juice.
substance. Thank you for the
Uh,
transformation. Thank you for the words that makes me like this.
oh, yeah. Topmost. She's topmost lady.
Not
Go ahead.
attainable. Oh,
Okay.
sorry. Yeah, I don't see you anymore. I only see the text. Sorry.
It's okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, okay. Back
I'll
to
be quiet. Maybe.
not attainable by the faithful performers of pious deeds, not understood by those engaged in austerity meditation. Oh, I read it already. The secret of pure devotional service has been revealed by the holy name during Lord Gora's advent.
Yeah, you see, how is he the secret by the holy name? What was different about the holy name? You should ask a question. What was different about the holy name when the event of the Lord? Well, he chanted in ecstasy. That was a big new thing. People would just Hare Krishna, just kind of like they do Hare Krishna, 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 or they just sing, But it was a specialty of Lord Chaitanya. He would chant with the tears and the ecstasy, the relishing the name and the ecstasy, become intoxicated and drunk, kind of like Lolita, like that. Yeah. See, so that was the secret revealed. See that nobody knew the secret. So here the secret is revealed to those who have ears to hear it, but not everybody has the ears. People don't know its value. So we're here to teach the value of this kind of worship, these transcendental mellows, to teach that this is real, that this is the real mercy of the Lord being distributed here, now, at this time. Come and grab it. Ding a ling a ling, ding a lings. Food is on the table, man. Yeah. Go ahead, Lily.
Let me glorify that Lord Gora, whether seen, touched, glorified, remembered, bowed down, to from afar, or worshipped, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he gives the nectar of pure love of Krishna to
That's
his.
why when you do that with Guru from your heart, from realization, you get the same experience that verse is talking about.
Yeah,
Same
true,
thing happens. So,
true.
because the devotee, they're like servitor Krishna. They're here standing in. The Lord needs a stand in. He needs somebody to represent him. What do you think representing Krishna means? That means you're just like Arjuna, and Krishna speaking to you through the bona fide spiritual master. It's really true. But, if you're not of that stature and you don't have that blessing, that result, whether you bow down from afar and you offer respect, you're not flooded with love of Krishna. See, Lalita knows the secret. Others know the secret here.
The
They
Jesus
give
trip.
it. Same thing. It's the same thing. It has to be. That's what the bona fide representative of God is like. And then when you learn that and you really actualize that, you'll be that like that for others. And that's just how it is. And if you don't, if you like somewhere in the process, you think, well, now I'm equal, I'm ecstatic devotee too, and I'm, you go off and do your thing, you lose that. You can't preach the path perfectly. You cannot distribute this kind of mercy like this.
No.
It just goes, you don't have the realization. You're not in line. You got to be in the line. That's why I say the devotees here, I've obviously done this in another life. I was looking for somebody to do it, like a living presence I couldn't find. But you found. And proof is it's working. Everything you read in the book is manifest here because it's proving that the Lord is actually working here. So you're prime examples for the world of how to get this so easily. And then the Lord will use you as you advance into spiritual master. The Lord, you will know everything I'm talking about, that's how it works. And then these people will have to do the same thing. Otherwise, they will not realize, they will not perfect their bhakti. The Vaidhi Bhaktas will not perfect their devotional service until they come here. Or if it doesn't work in this life, they're going to have to, in some life, they'll perfect it like this. This kind of situation has to be manifest again and again and again for people to perfect their service to Lord Caitanya. Right? It's just, that's why it works so powerfully here, this stuff here. It's so real, people can't believe it, man.
Yeah. Yeah, because you had it, but you are an exception. You are a real sadhu, a real rare sadhu, a rare sadhu. So nobody else needs to think that they are the same. It's rare.
Well, they can try, and they often try, but they cannot do it because the mercy is where the mercy is for whatever reason. It says the Vedas say if you haven't done a big strict course in Vaidhi, or you didn't get the mercy of a living Vaishnava in this life, it happened in a previous life. See, so the scriptures do say that. Where did Jesus get? Who was his guru? Nobody was really. He just
Nobody.
brought it in from another life. And same thing, Madhavinda Puri. It says in our scriptures, Madhavinda Puri did not get this ecstasy from anybody. He even took initiation in this, did all those things, but he didn't get it from his guru. There was no symptoms of what he had in the Sampradaya. It just spontaneously manifested in him, just like it did. And you could say with Prabhupada, how much association did he have with his guru? He just,
Not
they,
much.
and same thing with the whole line is like that. Bhakti Vinod, he just picked up Chaitanya Charitamrita and then he had Anurag and the kind of ecstasies you see here. Their previous life. He didn't get it from his guru. His guru appears to be in a kind of a neophyte, rejected him at the end of the life. Couldn't see. He kind of was looking like in the eyes of a Brahmin level, type thing. Yeah, there's a whole story about that, but it's just, it's not really necessary right now. We'll go into it sometime. But that's just how it is. This mercy is extraordinary. Usually an associate has to come here and it has to awaken and mature even. Like I had to go through a lot of stuff even after that. Instantly with Jesus and instantly with Prabhupada. And then I had to kind of a battle around because there's no living. Can you imagine? See how fast you guys get it? Well, it took me years to get this clear. I'm looking for some role models and couldn't find.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I had to just go through the scriptures. I had to go test out these different gurus, go into these sanghas and see if they had anything, compare. I mean, kind of like a scientific experiments
Yeah. Yeah.
to come to the point where I really got, I say, hey man, this is the nature of this mercy. It's here, it's in me, it's in this body, man. And and then Prabhupada came and Krishna came and validated everything. The scriptures came, validated everything, you know. And then you come and validate it more, because you guys are the ones saying, hey, yeah, we just believe in this crazy guy, and it's given us a great life, you know. Okay, so see, the bottom line is the only reason why the devotees are not on the ecstatic level like most of the devotees in our sangha is because they haven't found the situation in the situation here. See? So anybody who comes, very quick progress you'll make to the ecstatic stage. And actually, the Vaidhi Bhaktas, you have a head start in many ways because you've been around devotees who don't have this ecstasy. You've been following rules and regulations. You come here and you start get affected by the association here, and then you're lifted to these high levels of self-realization that not even yogis can manifest. You're gonna get some enthusiasm about what we're doing and what we're carrying here. This what you're reading in this book is the manifestation of that reading is here, and only here as far as what I've seen. you know Maybe that guru has something. I don't know. That one guy, he seems pretty good. I got to check him out a little bit more. There's a little conclusiveness here and there, but he likes our preachings. Maybe you don't have to see. I'm still also. We're all studying. Is it necessary that everybody has the whole thing, or is this the Lord is just, you know, we'll see. It's just see. It's great. See, people are coming out of the woodwork now. It's great, huh? The same thing happened 500 years ago. People started coming out of the woodwork with Lord Caitanya. They just come from different places. They were attracted to his manifestation of this ecstatic preaching. They heard, oh, Lord Caitanya, this guy is over there. Go, and they would come from this place and this place. And we don't have to go physically anywhere. They just come to our show.
Yeah, it's easy. Yeah? Very
Yeah,
practical.
yeah. Those learn to mourn over their sin, find the heart of God. Intimate fellowship with God is true happiness. Yeah, I mean, the sin basically is faith, not having faith in the transcendental potency.
Yeah,
Because if you do, and that's manifest in in persons. That's in the devotees here, regardless of them being like polished. Doesn't matter. They're being polished, but the Lord is there. See, and if you just have faith that, oh well, okay, the devotees aren't perfect externally, but the Lord is there. He is. He's in us. Many of us. The symptoms of that are in us. Even though we shouldn't have prema bhakti, we shouldn't be manifesting any of that, but it is. Because the Lord is saying, just see the verses, whether you're a sinful or follow this or follow that, the mercy of the Lord, when it's being given, is phenomenal. You can still ecstatically chant, laugh, hey, get drunk, right? Get drunk on these things. Yeah. Look at Janardhan. He's seen witness. It's the association. It's the association. Hey, look, it turned into a beautiful devotee. Huh? Really clear. You know. So many miracles coming. We got our Maria now. This Maria. Go ahead, Lalita. Give us a beautiful reading. Read some
Here we go. Not attainable. No, I read this already. Whether seen, touched, glorified. I read this. Oh my God. I read
more. It doesn't matter.
For those who have attained the merciful sight of for those who have attained the merciful sidelong glance of Lord Gora, A personal liberation becomes as palatable as going to hell. The heavenly the heavenly cities of the demigods become as real as flowers imagined to float in the sky. The poisonous fangs of the untamable black snakes of the senses become broken. The whole world becomes full of joy. And Brahma, Indra, and all the great demigods, they become like tiny insects. Let us glorify the Lord God. Let us glorify Sri Krishna Chaitanya.
Yeah, even the demigods, that people praise and don't be a hoo. The devotees in the mercy of Lord Chaitanya, they just, oh man, that is like diddly squat, man. Why, give respect to the Lord and his this mercy that he distributing. You give praise to that. And not consider it just naturally the devotees, they don't, it's like, no, this is what's really important. Let's preach this other stuff is insignificant. Even varnash, oh, that's in the mercy of Lord Chaitanya is here, let's go with that, man. Right? Isn't that makes sense? Why would you go with something that's lesser when something more is here?
Oh, why?
Much.
Ask the Vaidis. Ask Amita Krishna in the group of the Ritvik, whole discussion again. Yeah, they still glorify Varnashram Dharma and the cow protection and if you
Well,
say something more, they
there'll
are not
always be. Yeah, it's different levels. It's different levels, and that's why you see we got to create the conflict by preaching this. This is why I got the order to preach this. It creates the friction, so
yeah,
that this becomes integrated into the world's narrative. Otherwise, there won't be any integration. That'll just be preached because this we're just quiet, right? Just for ourselves. See, so the only way the integration can come is we have to preach this and put this reality, which is the ultimate reality, the highest reality, against the lesser, and this melts that away. This wears it away, just wears it down. Because this is the Lord's desire, some more truth. Highest truth is reality. The highest truth is reality distinguished from illusion. Varnashram Dharma is still part of the illusion. It's not eternal. It's just a system of managing the world in the mode of goodness. You
absolutely.
just go according to your varna, your propensities. Oh, I'm a Sudra type, but even that you cannot get delivered in that. Not in Kali Yuga, man. You can't perfect that system. It's ridiculous to even try too much. I mean, that's why Prabhupada said you can't perfectly follow this.
It
But
stays
follow
on the stage of that simple living, but where is the high thinking?
it's here. You just got to follow the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. It's here. He's working here in a way that I haven't seen him working anywhere. I've been to India so many times. I lived there, looked at gurus, went to their classes, all that. But the mercy here is special. It's just like the book says. Go ahead, Marita.
Okay. Well, well, Lord Gaurachandra's devotees who are worshipped even by the demigods when they drink the wonderfully sweet nectar of the bliss of pure love of God that flows from the lotus flower over Lord Gaurachandra's feet. They become completely intoxicated.
There you go. Can you find any example more like the book than Lalita Ganga? You read the verse, and the lady she's like the book personified, right? Yes, am I wrong? She's reading the verse, but she is that verse because the Lord is genuinely manifested in her. Radha and Krishna's love is there. Therefore, you can't read a verse like that. That's the way Lord Chaitanya read. That's the kind of mercy here. Where do you find such teachers that teach by example of the verse? They're actually so much the verse. Read the verse again and just see what I'm talking about.
Mm. Well, Lord Gaurachandra's devotees who are worshipped even by the demigods drink the wonderful sweet nectar.
She's drinking. You see that? She's drinking right there in front of everybody's eyes.
The
That's what
nectar
you can
of
get
words.
here. Yeah. See, this is
The nectar is
God.
those words. The
Where
sweet
do you
nectar.
find a path like that in this world? The highest mercy Lord Chaitanya came to give 500 years ago. There are devotees doing like that. Not only her, others also drinking this nectar, becoming intoxicated by it. This is why everybody you should, all the world, and you definitely, all you persons following gurus, you should drop it all and come here where you people are manifesting the highest verses of Prabodha. Though Prabodha was the eighth principal gopi. You can't get a better spiritual master than that. And that all that mercy is right here in this sangha. What are you doing anywhere else? Don't you see that that's what it's all about? Is to become intoxicated. There are the real authentic devotees of Lord Chaitanya here, drinking that nectar, my friends. Ladies and gentlemen, what are you doing watching any other show? Why are you putting your attention somewhere else when it could be here on this, on devotees like this, and learning the real process of pure devotional service? Go ahead.
The wonderful sweet nectar of the bliss of pure love of God. That flows from the lotus flower of Lord Gaurachandra's feet. They become completely intoxicated. Yeah. In that condition, they laugh at Lord Brahma and the other demigods, condemn the impersonalist yogis, and they do not consider the great devotees of Lord Vishnu who do not worship Lord Gaurachandra to be very important. Let us glorify. Let us
Yeah.
glorify that Lord Gaurachandra.
You see, they don't consider that those who are worshiping Lord Vishnu, which is basically the Vaishnavas. If you say I'm worshiping Krishna, but in your actions you're doing Vaidhi Bhakti and you're doing the rules and the regulations of regulative devotional service, that's devotional service in the mode of goodness. That's Lord Vishnu. You're actually worshiping Lord Vishnu. Real worship of Lord Krishna is not just in name only; it's in the bhav. You're worshiping Lord Krishna of Vrindavan. That means you have the love of the residents there. I mean, that's real worship. See, that's why you see, I if I didn't preach like this, I wouldn't be preaching the verse. I have to show the world that I don't consider that very important, not compared to this kind of worship here. You got to see this is topmost. This is this is where it is. This is where the associates they have the same mind. It's like, oh, Varnashram Dharma, oh, regulative devotional service. That's compared to what we're doing. That is diddly. That's really chunk change. That's nothing special at all. People need to know that. They don't know that. They think that is better than this. And they have to see that that is not conclusive. This preaching is conclusive. You see devotees relishing this nectar and also preaching about it because of the relishing. They understand these things.
Yeah. They need to see that exchange. They need to see that it's working, that relationship is going on. Need to see, yeah.
And then they have to have it pointed out because people are so blind and so deaf. They need it repeated. Like Lalita said, I'm repeating over and over and over again. And you need to hear these things repeated because what you could say, well, he says the same thing over again. Well, did you get it? Well, no. Well, then why don't we just repeat it again? I mean, I like saying the truth. Lord Caitanya likes saying that. You think it was the first time he ever repeated these things? He repeats it zillions of times, the same truths in ecstasy and bliss. Yeah, so people need to see, hey man, that's really insignificant. You come here, you'll see this is much greater. This is topmost worship of the Lord, and there's no other way to get it but from such rare devotees like a Lalita Ganga or anyone else worship or Govinda. Any beautiful devotee here, really. Whoever has the potency. See, so some devotees it'll be 80-fold, some 70-fold, some 30-fold, but it's still there. Yeah. So and they're all important.
Always a mission. Listen,
Yeah,
a special
I don't
mission.
think like one devotee is better than no. They're hey man, you're here, you're a devotee. The Lord is working in you and is going to advance you to the ultimate destination, which is here anyway. This is the ultimate destination. There's nowhere else to go, really. This is home, isn't it? Home is where the heart is. I don't have any desire to go away another family. I'm amazed that people actually, oh, I'm going to go away. What family did Mahaviri get? I've seen the people he associates with. Proud, God, it's like, woo,
Cold.
cold heart. That's unfortunate. You know, or very rules and anyway, I like this family. I think this family's fantastic and it's growing and that's great, man. Look at Maria, she's just happy. You can see her heart is happy. Is your heart happy, Maria?
Hey, wake up.
Okay, go ahead, Lalita. See, Amy Rose, yeah, yes, she's in the background there. And Shamaguri too. And everybody here.
Okay. What benefit did the world attain when Lord Rama, Lord Nisriva, and many other incarnations of Godhead killed so many Rakshasa and Daitya demons? How important is it that Lord Kapila and other incarnations revealed the path of Sakya and Yoga? How glorious is it that Lord Brahma and other guna avatars create, maintain, and destroy the material universes? How auspicious is it that Lord Varaha lifted the earth from the Garbhodaka ocean? We do not consider any of these activities to be very important. The most important thing is that Lord Chaitanya has revealed the great splendor of pure love of Krishna. Let us glorify that Lord Chaitanya
Put your,
Mahaprabhu.
put yourselves back to that time. That kind of mercy was being spread, and he realized, God, this is what's really important. That's why you see this avatar is like a Jesus coming, but in a sense, more, because it came to give more. See, so when a Jesus comes and then now a Lord Chaitanya comes, and this mercy comes because of it, what other path is even has any real importance? The Lord comes to give the highest importance for everybody. See, saint or sinner, high or low, the main thing is come and get the mercy, and that just comes by association and understanding the importance of this avatar. People don't know. They look at Lalita Ganga, these gurus and these big leaders, or these people on other paths, and they look and they think, oh, that's not very important. But it is. This is the most important. This kind of worship is this kind of getting this mercy is the most important. It's the greatest treasure. It's the pearl of great price Jesus was talking about, explained, shown, that very even Christians barely got understand that. This is the preaching of Prabodhana, and it's happening again because that same kind of mercy is here. It's doing extraordinary things, incredible works of God. See, not works of man, works of God. Only the Lord Himself can appear to people. Only this kind of prema can appear because it's a work of God in Lalita. Lord Chaitanya and all these four people coming to Maria is a work of God, not of man. Nothing we can do on our own. We have to just be conduits to the work of God on a most extraordinary level. That's this poem. He's trying to get this across, how important this mercy is. But until a person is realizing personally this mercy, it cannot be preached. He was realizing this amazing deity's mercy because of his experience of it and the magnitude of it. See? So that's our preaching, is being personal experiencing of the mercy of the Lord and its extraordinariness, especially in comparison to all of these other now useless paths, because this mercy is here. The Lord wants to deliver so many people, whoever will associate with his real devotees. But if you associate with that level on the Vites, and just giving rules, regulations, austerities, and all that stuff, well, then you're on a very much longer path. I mean, if you're okay with that, but I'm going to keep just glorifying that this is the best of all paths, because it is. You show me something else that can give you the highest treasure in life. Then I'll say, okay, that's the highest path. You show me some other guru who can manifest in others the highest path, just because the Lord says, I'm choosing this flute and I'm going to do this work through that person. And I'll say, great, there you go. But right now, this is the only place I've seen the magnitude of this mercy of Lord Caitanya that's explained in the books to a T, in complete perfection of those verses. The only place I've seen. Yeah. Everything else is kind of like he says, just insignificant. Go ahead, Lalita. I just couldn't help it. My tongue gets hard to control.
This is the end of the chapter. Shall I read another one?
Well, let me ask everybody, do you want to kind of leave it here for now? And or do you want to go on? I'll leave it up to you guys. Let's take a vote. Raise your hand if you want to
I
end
can
here.
continue if you want to. Or maybe Govinda wants to read.
Okay.
Or Maria. Shall I continue or what?
Yeah, go for it. Continue.
Okay then. Okay then.
What's your vote there? Continue,
For me, it's
Maria.
okay. Yeah. Everybody
Yeah.
wants.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Go for it.
Chapter 2. The auspicious introduction in the form of offering obeisances. Ooh. That we offer my respectful obeisances to Lord Caitanya, whose face is as splendid as millions of moons, and whose smile is as charming as moonlight. He's like a moon that has just risen from the ocean of the bliss of pure love for Lord Krishna. Oh Lord, oh Lord Chaitanya Chandra. By devotedly serving your lotus feet, one can attain the pure love for Lord Krishna. That is the ultimate goal of all endeavors. Lord Chaitanya Chandra. Oh, great auspiciousness of the world. I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. I offer my respectful obeisances unto you, moving his hands and feet, raising the two golden rocks of his arms, trembling as he dances, and loudly calling out, Hari Hari, in ecstatic bliss. Lord Chaitanya Chandra, he vanquishes the
Guru just
inauspiciousness of
left
this world.
the apartment.
So,
Reading,
to
keep reading.
that book. To that Lord Chaitanya Chandra, whose eyes are like two large lotus flowers, is immersed in tasting the sweet nectar of pure love of Krishna. And who is the crest jewel of all incarnations? Of all incarnations, I offer my respectful obeisances. Oh Lord Caitanya. Oh Lord, whose form is full of blissful pastimes. Oh Lord, whose complexion is as splendid as gold. the charity, the nectar of pure love for Krishna. I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. To Lord Hari, his eyes now like millions, like millions of rain clouds, shedding torrents of tears. The opulence of pure love of Krishna, making him laugh at millions of Vaikuntha worlds. His charming handsomeness like millions of nectar oceans. And his role now, that of a sannyasi. I offer my respectful obeisances. Now this chapter is finished as well. These are very short ones. Guru Maharaj is gone. Shall I continue the next one? Maybe until Guru Maharaj comes back. Is it okay? Is it okay?
For me, okay.
Okay.
Maria, Vega, I don't know.
Okay.
What do you feel? What do you feel?
Warn me if Guru Maharaj is back because I can't see him. I only see the text. Auspicious introduction consisting of benedictions. May Lord Caitanya, whose shoulders are like a lion's, whose smiling cheeks are the sweetest of all sweet things, whose body displays various wonderful symptoms of ecstatic love of Krishna, whose features are as splendid as a well of a blossoming golden lotus flower, and who is Sri Radha and Krishna joined in a single form. May he protect you all. When he saw new rain clouds, he was reminded of Lord Krishna, and he became like a madman with love for him. When he saw a peacock feather, he became agitated. And when he saw a Gunja bracelet, he trembled. When he saw a dark complexion boy, he thought he has just seen Krishna. And he became filled with fear and wonder. In this way, Golden Lord Hari, he preached the glories of pure devotional love for himself, creating great tidal waves creating great tidal waves in the ocean of mercy Splendidly dressed in wonderful saffron garments, as glorious as the sunrise, and glowing with the nectar of pure love of Krishna, made a wonderful and handsome moon of Lord Caitanya, which has risen from the milk ocean of Mother Saichi's womb, entered the sky of your heart, chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, his own holy names, which bring auspiciousness to the world. His hand trembling with love as it touches the knotted string about his waist to count the number of names. His face bathed in tears as he comes and goes, eager to see his own form of Lord Jagannath, and bringing great delight to the eyes of all. May the golden form of Lord Hari protect you all. May the golden form of Lord Hari protect you all. Uprooting the dense darkness in the heart of the entire world, making the nectar ocean of the bliss of pure love of Krishna overflow its shores without limit, and cooling this universe tormented by the threefold miseries. May that splendid moonlight of the moon of Lord Caitanya Chandra eternally shine within your hearts. That splendid moonlight of the moon of Lord Caitanya Chandra, may that eternally shine within your heart, so that you can get rid of the threefold miseries. May that moonlight work forever and ever. Is everybody happy?
How could we not be happy? Beautiful.
Oh, she's still there. That's all we need. We know the only thing we need is to receive. To receive that seed of bhakti of Lord Caitanya and his light that works inside of us, this living force that gives us this transformation, complete transformation. That's all we need. That's our Guru Maharaj. Who is carrying that light day and night, year after year. That sun that's shining, giving us those rays, watering our bhakti sprout. cleaning our temple so that the Lord can get a nice clean seat. A comfortable place. Let's take out the weeds. Let's clean, clean, clean. Over and over again. That's all we need. That's beautiful. Lord Caitanya. Where is Guru Maharaj? Is he doing his laundry or what? We're getting a bit tired. It's getting late here.
Yeah, yeah, same as.
It's just a fantastic part.
Oh,
So fantastic.
you're coming now.
He went shopping. Leaving us all alone, leaving those poor sheep alone, Guru Maharaj. We don't hear you.
Yeah, I just didn't want to disturb things. I'll let you guys go on.
Sorry?
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. So, how is it? Is that it? Hey, okay. So, why don't we end it now? Thank you so much for coming,
Thank you,
everybody.
Guru Maharaj. Thank you.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, it's actually late for you over there. I didn't know.
Yeah. Shower and bed. Shower and my bed.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you all for coming.
Yeah, mahang.
Bye bye, everybody.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.